Tchaikovsky was obsessed with the character of Hermann in Pushkin's Tale of Obsession. It is a fascinating opera in the sense that it's about one character's pursuit of something he can't have, and that's Hermann's desire for love, but ultimately his desire for the secret of the winning cards. He was not a gambler, Hermann, but he obsessively watched gamblers, and he overheard the story of the old countess who had the secret formula for the 3 winning cards, the troika, smyorka, tuz, this haunting motif that will come across the entire opera. At the beginning of Queen of Spades, Tchaikovsky already makes us go through an emotional journey in the very first introduction. It's brief, but it gets us emotionally attached to the story that's going to come. Without words, we're already feeling the turbulent obsession of Hermann right from the beginning. It starts with a kind of, I would categorize as a naive kind of Slavic, innocent little dance melody, played by the woodwinds. Very simple. Right from there, he takes us with pianissimo strings. We're drifting. And so this harmonic shifting and a sense of the unknown, where we are going harmonically, represents very much the intrigue and suspense. He's creating an atmosphere right from the onset. So that comes to a finish, and we end up in a minor key. Then he explodes with this thunderous, played by the whole orchestra. And again. Tale of Obsession is starting. So that comes to a silence after this earthquake, and then suddenly we have an explosion of a powerful ostinato played by the horns and the winds, where we are suddenly taken on the quest for the winning cards of Hermann. And in that ostinato we hear, that's the motif of the 3 cards, played by the brass, the trumpets, and the trombones playing so powerfully. Those 3 notes we will hear repeated over and over again in the opera. This comes to a huge climax. And then we're taken on a completely different emotional realm. He suddenly brings us down to tremolos in the timpani and the lower strings, and the strings start and he continues and he builds and builds, and this is what Tchaikovsky was best at. He was the master of romantic music. He had a genius for writing melodies that soar, using the full forces of the orchestra, usually lush strings playing these gorgeous lines, and come to climaxes that are so cathartic because we've had so much building. But none more so in the Act 1 love duet. He's trying to seduce Lisa, this woman who he's only admired from afar, and he's obsessed with acquiring her love. This music is so incredibly powerful and shows his desire. And it climaxes. And indeed, Lisa falls in love with Hermann. It was this fantastic, imaginative love affair. There's so much in this opera that is somewhat autobiographical of Tchaikovsky. The way he portrays Hermann, his vulnerability, his struggles, his psychological turmoil, this we know from Tchaikovsky, from his life, through his letters, through his music, that he was a man who was extremely vulnerable. He was extremely sensitive. He struggled with his own sexuality. He had this always very troubled sort of character. You hear it in his music, and I think that's what's so special about Queen of Spades, is that it's not only about Hermann. It's about the soul of Tchaikovsky, who's almost writing his own feelings in the character of Hermann. All of the shifting moods, all of the emotionally gripping passages of the opera are a direct mirror of Tchaikovsky's personality, of his character, his life and his struggles and his desires and yearning and his beautiful soul we feel in front of us on the stage.